Yeah.
Cool. Very good. As it ever was.
Ever as it ever was.
So, welcome to Rendezvous with Jamie and Mark McGlue. Twintuition Mark/Jamie 2, Part 2, Mark 2. Yeah.
Welcome.
And welcome to the High Wizard Citadel of the Vatican behind us.
Indeed. We might need to speak up a bit louder, probably. But,
Yeah, probably. But it's probably fine.
Yeah, we've just been in the spiritual and/or magical center of the earth, the Vatican City in the background, just here.
Full of inspiration on all the amazing art and luminous shades of blue and
Illuminous.
the
Illuminatius.
shades of blue.
Very nice.
Yeah, sending good wishes to our esteemed colleagues in the black magic wing of
Yeah.
planet Earth.
Makes you think maybe they're not all black magicians and bad people at the Vatican. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of beauty, a lot of like incredibly beautiful things. So good metaphor for like life / the self, all that like so much good stuff as well, mixed in with all the the scandals / like criminal activity.
To the Vatican.
To love.
To love.
To love and beauty and temples and the keepers thereof. We are also at this charming Italian cafe or restaurant, and we have some sort of majestic iced coffee contraption. Very good. But probably keep this short and sweet because we are talking in the street looking like influencers or something heinous. So just gonna vlog about my life. Hey guys.
Sorry it's been so long since my last vlog. I know you're hanging on my every word.
I'm just in my kitchen, my slippers, making a cup of tea, stirring the sugar. Yeah,
Exactly. Well, what do you think you've learned recently, Jamie?
Oh, a few things.
Anything you feel like sharing with your podcast audience?
Sure. What have I learnt? I've learnt, I don't know, kind of like iterations on similar themes, but like lightheartedness and humor and I don't know. Yeah, I guess just treating things more like I don't know, just more humor and silliness. That's a good way to keep balance and continue to enjoy your life. Is just let your first instinct be to laugh and yeah. What about you?
What is that saying? Every word a song, every step a dance.
Yeah.
That's
Every
I dig it.
podcast a chance to recite rhymes. Very nice. Yeah, no, I like that. That's
We're
very
going
nice.
to a fancy restaurant later.
I would almost even consider like
No, this is
putting that into my pocket, some sort of cool pocket cube thing. It needs to be more like frilly. Oh, that's good.
This is very.
Mine's not frilly enough.
This is very wizardy.
How are you getting those
appropriately
wizard
wizardy.
vibes? I can't do that.
Um,
Wait, what if
it's all about faith.
faith?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I've learned recently. I'd say, is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
What I've learned recently.
That's what you were asking you. You were asking it through me.
I would say to enjoy, you know, and that ultimately, if you can just let everything happen the way that it does, and not really struggle, just float downstream and enjoy the experience, you'll be in a position to do whatever your heart really wants to do. And it just makes life easier, and then you don't need to have any like stress or, you know, chasing or avoiding or, you know, mental confusion or anxiety or just like anything like that. You can just basically be who you are and enjoy it, and if you can do that, then everything else is more or less going to be available. And that's what I'm trying to do. You know, I got this one-way ticket over here into Europe, and I'm needing to just basically have faith and just roll with it to be at balance with the universe.
Sì.
Gemelli. Gemelli? No, bellissimo.
bro.
Ciao Gemelli, yeah, sì, sì.
Buonissimo, bellissimo
Sì, sì.
tutti e due. No. Stiamo facendo una bella serata tutti e due.
Ah, yeah.
Grazie.
Buongiorno. Yeah.
So this guy was telling us he really likes my hat.
Yeah, man, I think like it's like enjoy yourself seems like, oh, that's too good to be true, or that's too, how could that be the answer to anything, or like it almost seems like I don't know, like a selfish thing or something, but
Il Papa.
Sì, exacto.
Massimo.
yeah, maybe one day.
Lo spirito.
Tu fratelli.
Fratelli, sì.
Yeah. Gemelli.
Gemelli, sì,
Yeah,
sì.
yeah.
Exactly.
See. He also likes the hat. But like, I think it's almost like the way we evolve. It's like, oh, why should we need, I don't know, certain things, like just due to the way we evolve. So why would humans, why would love be real or whatever? Why would there be like real caring between people or whatever? You're like, well, yeah, but that's just the way we are. Like, we evolved that way. Apart from the fact that love is this cosmic thing, we're all one. It's like, that was the monkeys that cooperated were able to evolve and get along better. And so it's just kind of built into us. It's just the way it is. I think enjoyment, it's almost like there's this motivational thing of like, sometimes, oh, what's, you know, should it be like, I need to work hard, I need to do this or that? Like, how's the way to like, you know, move forward in life or have balance? But it's almost like to enjoy yourself is just this sweet spot of, it's like leading you towards like what's meaningful to you or something. Kind of like a plastic fishing rod with a metaphor dangling on the end, you know?
Exactly.
And then like,
There's always a bigger metaphor.
yeah,
And
sometimes even
as Liam Neeson said in
fish.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how to be
Seen Star
centered?
Wars.
How to be centered? Qui-Gon. How to be centered?
No, you're thinking of
Qui-Gon?
no, the who's that Irish guy? Glendon Breeson.
You're fucking with me.
You got a funny hat.
To
Okay.
be centered is to
Yeah.
be in the heart, in the center of your body. I think
True.
the mind and the head seeks complexity. The heart seeks simplicity. So to enjoy, how does that make sense? But that's the head. It's like the heart. When you are in the heart, you are in joy. And when you're in joy, you enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so yeah, I think it's that. Like children know how to do that. You know, a lot of children like,
Yeah.
and we all do when we're sweet little
At the end of the day, like, yeah, I guess to enjoy is like, what else could the point be?
Well, yeah, and it brings you back to yourself, because I think to enjoy something really, like you can have pleasure, like someone could be like, I don't know, railing cocaine off a dolphin's body or something, and like maybe that's what blows their hair back. But I wouldn't call that like enjoying themselves or joy. You know,
Not necessarily.
That's like pleasure, but enjoyment is like a heartfelt simplicity where it's like you're in the moment and you're just being who you are. And it's good. It's just perfect as it is. It's enough. And
Yeah.
you can let go of your expectations and ambitions and just be like, wow, I'm grateful to be alive.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. It's like a oneness with the flow of whatever's happening. You're not resisting anything. You're not trying to impose anything. Or maybe you're trying to, you can express yourself to whatever, but like, yeah, like, not I don't know. Yeah, not trying to impose expectations, and just try to see the bright side of things, and float downstream. And suddenly it's like, yeah, you're going to be smiling more than the Pope.
At a child's birthday
At
party? No, I don't know. Let's not. I hope they didn't mean
Spicy.
it.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
10% of my mind is going like, are we going to get like taken out by sniper fire at this quaint cafe from the fortress?
yeah. Indeed. Keeping the mafia jokes to an absolute minimum.
So, yeah, that was good. All right, that's some good reflections, enjoyment. So, yeah, and so now you're doing some solo travel around Italy and potentially beyond. So, what do you hope to gain, or what do you hope to give via this here with, if that makes sense, trailblazing shenanigans?
As far as the whole trip, like what I intend to hope
Yeah.
to gain for myself and
Yeah, or do you think, I don't know, or
the intention.
yeah, it's just a bit of discovery.
Yeah, I would say being able to enjoy myself, because we can understand what the virtue is that we should aim for, but then living it is a different matter. So I see, like, solo travel was highly recommended by a friend of mine who was really beneficial for her, and you've done it too, Jamie. It seemed really good for you. Did it a little bit, but not really moving around. And it's like the idea would be it as like an initiation right into just getting out of my comfort zone, so that it doesn't really matter what happens, but how I react to it. And by being able to, as you cheersing it subconsciously, ding, enjoying,
Yeah.
like to just be able to, like, if I'm on my own and I'm just having some experience, then to just be me and to enjoy being me, let go of any residual trauma or negative vibrations just from the mundane, sort of things we all go through to some extent. And we need to, like, sweep the house clean, sweep the temple clean. And I think sometimes by putting yourself in the hand of the universe and sort of being like, okay, now you finish the sentence, Lord, then I think that gives me the opportunity to respond with grace to spontaneous, unforeseen things and grow, and then find some inspiration and aliveness and beauty and that gratitude to be growing and becoming more fully myself, so I can increasingly enjoy. Something like that.
Yeah.
That's my.
That's
To be at peace, to be a good person and be a happy person, and to be all I would wish to be. That's my intention broadly, and this is just seems like the next step.
Yeah. I would say it seems like you are already there. But then it's like the flower is already a flower, but it can keep blooming open, and then the little bees of inspiration are going to come and steal your pollen. Maybe you're going to like give your pollen, the pollen of your perspective, and then they're going to ferry that off to the hive mind of communication, you know, and you know, meld together with the, you know, that, you know, bee magic and produce the honey of
Understanding?
right. And then people are going to consume that, and they're going to feel the sweet flavor of extrapolation and implication and
The hexagonal
mouth noises with questionable connections to meaning.
The hexagonal regality of growth
Yes.
and
Yeah.
a bee-like role model to remind us that we can all grow and change the mundane
Yes.
circumstances we live in to do something exciting and beautiful just because why not?
Indeed. And the insectoid bliss of teamwork and
Exactly what I was going to say.
cooperation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Nice.
Mm.
I like it. Very good. Whoa. Yes. So that's probably enough. Twintuition
Twintuition.
number 16.
So maybe we can recite some
Poetry.
some poetry or lyrics or things.
Yeah.
Now let me see.
Be good.
Well, was that one that I would always recite? There's a few things. I suppose on the subject of everyone growing and doing things, there's that song where it's someday we will understand that happiness is an open hand, penniless and evergreen, naked as humanity. What a gentle dream. The other one I would like to say is, every moment's a song, disappearing if no one's listening. It's over before it's begun, but someone's ear is always twisting. And if we follow the sun, stretch out our branches expecting nothing, then we'll round back to one, and our fingertips will end up touching. Think about it.
Beautiful.
What do
Yeah.
you think, James? You got something for me?
Great poetry. Can't remember who
Got my
wrote
notes.
it.
Tutto bene?
Tutto bene, grazie.
È bellissimo vedervi, siete uniti, eh? Come fratelli gemelli.
Ah,
Siete
sì.
un unico corpo,
Sì, amore.
un
Grande amore,
Sì.
il Signore,
Il
Signore l'universo.
È il Signore dell'universo. Bravo,
Yes.
bravo.
Ah,
Grazie.
Sì,
Bene,
grazie,
molto
grazie.
bene.
Divino Padre.
What? You're the wine dad?
I'm the wine-
Divino
no.
Padre.
Divino.
Divino, sì.
Our divine Father
Yes.
in our hearts.
Posso vedere? Posso vedere? How do you say peace? Come si dice peace? Be like Pax is Pax Romana is Roman peace. I got that Pax Romana, man, in my heart. That Roman peace.
Roman peace.
Posso avere the Paxo Divinorum, divine peace in my heart, give it to me. Some poetry. All right, let's see. Well, what haven't I? I think I
What did you
recited
say
it
just before?
in Bohemia. No?
Man is
Oh yeah, still moving. So the soul is still, but man is in motion. So goals are needed, like waves on the ocean. So that's one for sure. Just talking about how like Michelangelo wasn't actually a painter. We just learned like, oh man, when he started painting the Sistine Chapel roof. And so, but he, through the process of that, which took years and years, he became like a master painter. But like, so encoded into the chapel is the whole process of growth. So it's almost like the ancient Egyptian temples, where they would start by building a certain amount in one generation, and there was a plan like over generations they would be expanding the temple, and it was like mimicking the growth of an organism, just like life. So you got the spiritual dimension and the temporal dimension, like the cross, the now and time, built into it. So that's kind of like that poem, you know. But let's see, another poem.
What did you recite at the hostel?
Hostel?
Oh wait, what was
You mean
that? No, in
Prague?
Prague.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have recited that before. Blessings. Yeah, sure. Well, why not? All right. Blessings. Thank you, whoever you are, for the universe you carry inside. Never before or since your life will such a seeing of things arrive in the far fields of happening. It is yours, but also mine, hand in hand for all of time. We will walk as grasses grow, step by step into the glow. Love is smiling wherever we go. Sinead, that's one.
Sinead Jirak. Go Holland.
One more, here we go, ready? To round it out. The Holy Grail. Sounds fitting, given what we got. The Vatican.
Black magic citadel of the
Black
Vatican.
magic citadel.
I don't know.
We were casting
Maybe-
spells in the Vatican of like, God, may the Vatican become less of a satanic cult and more of a genuine movement toward the homecoming of love. Amen. Om.
If anyone's got an opinion as to whether they're like a real deal spiritual, like what's the word, a spiritual authority, or if they're really just like, like, what's the deal with when you look at all the popes and you look in their eyes, they look like Darth Sidious. You're like, what's that about? Like the face tells the story of a life, and you're like, yeah.
To be fair, the recent one doesn't seem to have that look, but
Yeah,
you would
I
wonder
guess so.
how. deep
Well, anyway, put it in the
institution
comments
goes.
if you think they're like the Jedi or the Sith.
And you have to think. I feel like there's redemption is available to everyone, don't you think? You know,
Well,
potentially.
yeah, we're all souls.
Darth Sidious was
Oh.
a soul. He was a baby.
Yeah.
Darth Sidious was
we're all
just a
playing
baby.
roles in this life, so.
Indeed, yeah. So,
all good.
the Holy Grail. The answer is not to question. The view from the giant's shoulder. Nothing is so beautiful as silence. Right, you turn off that one. I turn off
Wait,
this
we
one.
got to say goodbye.
Oh, but I was being silent. Oh, but then I talked, so. Yeah, we can say goodbye.
Yeah. If you're ever having a hard time,
Just remember to
I
put
su-
your sunglasses on upside down.
yeah, I
for
suggest
a
you
walk.
like play dress ups, make a dress ups basket like when you're a child, or
And just remember,
do something silly. Have a sense of humor. That's the most important spiritual principle to have in life. Don't take it too seriously. You got to enjoy it. What do you want to say, Jamie?
you can be whoever you want to be. Just do what you want to do. And if you're like, but that's not authentic, it's like, yeah, but why do you want to do it? If you choose to be some other character, that's because of you, who you really are, wants to be doing that. So it is a reflection of you. And so sometimes you're like, I'm in this stuck bad vibe. Just go into, I'm like, Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm Bob Dylan, or I'm some Roman emperor, or like I'm a well-rounded pebble on the seafloor upon which a mermaid sits. Whatever.
I'm God's imagination, just in the multiplicity of all beings. What's the difference? All candles of the one fire. It's not about being like I am God, I am king of the world. It's like, no, you're just part of the world.
Mm.
It's like a twig doesn't need to feel, self-conscious around the rest of the twigs on the tree. It's all part of it. Just be it. Just be it.
And the twig is the tree, and the tree is the twig. And you are him. Or at least his hat.
And the other good advice is to follow your own advice. So I'll be doing my best to follow these all this dispensed wisdom that I'm not necessarily fully applying, but with time and grace, maybe so.
Yeah, and very peaceful, happy, wise people. They seem to always have like a twinkle in their eye, and like a chuckle, And so I think that's a good guide rope. It's like follow humor, and it's very hard to be. It seems like humor and depression or anxiety or despair or despondency, or numbness are incompatible, and humor seems to be tied to like wisdom and flourishing.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It is.
As it ever was.
Something to guide you through your entire life, I'd say. As it ever was. Healthy, wealthy, happy, and wise. May we all become it.
Yes. Indeed.
Oh, that's the other thing is I think we saw Klaus Schwab at the airport.
Well, I mentioned that before.
Did you?
How's that related?
Well, healthy, wealthy, happy, and wise. I'm like, he's got like 1 out of 4 to his credit.
Yeah.
At least. Maybe he's got more. I don't know.
Yeah. Could be. I mean, he's just your average, trans-dimensional machine elf masquerading as
Swiss oligarch.
Yeah, it's going deep. It's a transdimensional machine elf masquerading as a Swiss oligarch, masquerading as a New Age gentleman, masquerading as a transdimensional machine elf. Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably just playing the game like in a circle,
I'd say so.
And bless him. I mean, I would say we are him, except just less machine-like and oligarchical, You got any Swiss machine elf poetry to share before we finish this?
Sure.
There was a machine,
You're gonna?
elven and brisk. There was a poem, but there was no risk. It was over before it begun, before the sounding of the squishy sun. Your turn. Please.
Swiss machine elf poem goes like this. Oh, een Flanesh Lada. Smish Bra. Shinar. Shrini Pradar. Oh, Flash Lada.
Man, amazing.
Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Yeah, I got that one from The Sims.
From The Sims. Nice. Very
That's
good.
the thing. They were they're all Swiss actually.
Oh yeah?
They just got they recorded everything in Swiss and then just played it backwards. So if you play The Sims backwards, you just hear it's like just I think minute tapes from like Swiss banking meetings.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably how they get around it. Like they have to release it due to their spiritual contracts with the heavenly bodies.
Yeah.
But they don't need to do it directly.
Speaking of heavenly bodies, what are you doing?
Goodbye for now. And good luck on your travels, Mark.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. And likewise, bon voyage. Bon voyage.
Bon voyage, friends.
May we all enjoy. And be in the moment. What a gift to be alive.
Indeed.
And aren't we all grateful? And aren't we all blessed?
Thank you, Tree.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you, Universe.
Thank you, Universe.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Jamie.
Oh.
Men.